This day in history, August 22nd. In 1911, Mona Lisa, this piece of art right here, painted by this guy right here named Leonardo da Vinci, was stolen from a art museum that it hung in. Mona Lisa is a very famous painting, and people know it because of her curious smile that she has. We don't know a lot about the person who set for this painting, other than Leonardo da Vinci titled it Mona Lisa. Leonardo da Vinci was a very famous painter today. Of course, he was not famous back in his time. He didn't become famous until he passed away. He painted tons and tons of artwork. Here are some more examples. This one's called Starry, Starry Night, and it uses lots and lots of colors all together to make an impression of starry night over a quiet town. He also painted this one. This one's called The Last Supper, and this one has Jesus in the middle, and then all of the disciples around him. There was a very famous book that was put out, written by Dan Brown, called the Da Vinci Codes, saying that Da Vinci had left secret code within some of his paintings to be able to talk about a secret society. A lot of Da Vinci's art is stored here at a museum in France. This is called the Louvre. It has this famous pyramid outside of it, but it's one of the most famous art museums on Earth today. This is a picture from inside. It has tons and tons of art within there that you could look at. This is just one hallway. It looks like this day is very famous for people trying to steal art. So Mona Lisa was stolen in 1911. It was then recovered in 1913. Luckily enough, it's still in the Louvre. But this day in 2000, it says 1994 and then 2005. This painting right here, this one's called the Scream, was stolen again. So I'm going to read the little paragraph. It's a good thing that Norwegian painter Edvard Munch created several iterations of his most famous work, The Scream, since two of them have fallen into the hands of art thieves in the last 2 decades. First, in February 1994, 4 men broke into the National Art Museum in Oslo, that's in Norway, and stole its version of the iconic painting, leaving behind a note that read, "Thanks for the poor security." It was recovered 3 months later through a sting operation. In August 2004, 2 masked robbers entered Oslo Munch Museum, holding tourists and employees at gunpoint as they tore another version of The Scream, as well as Munch's The Madonna, off the wall. Norwegian police tracked down the painting, which had both sustained tears and water damage, and apprehended the thieves in 2006. So this is a pretty famous day for art to be stolen from art galleries. Interesting. All right. And that is your Throwback Thursday.